You've been gigging tonight. How are you feeling?
I am feeling quite exhausted at the moment. My voice is completely died, but yeah, still here. Yeah, but it's been a good night though. It's been a good night.
So we're going to start at the beginning,
yeah.
as we always do. When did you start singing and realise that this is what you wanted to do?
As far back as I can remember, I've always been singing. I've been singing. I can't remember a time when I was not singing. So you know, I've just been doing it. I was sat in front of the TV in Birmingham watching Top of the Pops, watching Blondie and Police and saying, yeah man, that's what I want to do. So.
And who inspired you to do it? Who inspired you to get into singing?
I've never. Okay, I don't know. I think it could possibly be my uncle actually. He actually works on the radio up in Birmingham now. He's called Greybeard, and he used to sing. He never really followed it up fully, but he used to sing, and he used to be a DJ on the sound system, and I used to follow him to the sound system when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old. So I think he had a big influence in me taking up the whole singing thing.
So you were born in Birmingham, where we are today. You grew up in Jamaica,
yeah.
And you sung on your local dance hall in small acts. Yeah. How did you get into that? And what kind of crowd did you play at?
So you know, growing up in Jamaica, there was lots of people that built their sound system because music is a big thing in Jamaica, and as I was saying, my uncle used to play on one of the sound systems, and it was called Small Axe. So when he'd go up there and play, he would on a weekend when I wasn't going to school, so like on a Friday night, he'd take me up there with him, and then I started singing on the sound, and then they said, right, you're the singer for the sound now. So I was singing on that sound system with him.
And in 1990, you returned to the UK from Jamaica, and whilst in London, you opened the British Reggae Awards.
I did.
How was that?
That was amazing. That was the first show I did in the UK. So I left England when I was 8, 9 years old. Lived in Jamaica for 10 years. Came back as a man, 19 years old, and within a couple of months, within like the first month of me being here, I met Tony Williams, who used to play on the radio with Rodigan, and he had a studio, and he invited me to record in his studio because he heard me singing in his record. I went to buy a record in Tony Williams' record shop, and I was trying to describe the record to him, and he didn't know what the name of it was, so I started singing the song, and he was like, wow, you can sing. And I was like, yeah, a little bit, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to record you. So he took me up into the studio, we recorded a song, and he used to actually put on the British Reggae Awards. So he said, how would you like to open up the British Reggae Awards, the next one that's coming up in about a month's time? I'm like, what? I've literally just stopped the plane, just trying to buy a record, and now I'm opening up the British Reggae Awards. So it was mad. There were people like Top Cat, Sweetie Irie, Hannah Fly, you know, Sanchez, Dennis Brown, all these guys were performing there, and I'm like, this kid just trying to sing, and I was there opening up. So it was great.
And how did you move from like reggae into jungle and drum and bass?
Yeah, that's a mad one. I used to do reggae and dancehall music with a guy called Nikki. A lot of people know him from Original NASA. Me and Apache were like really tight. We lived together for 5.5 years, and we used to do everything together. And he obviously got into jungle with Shy FX, and because we were so close, he told Shy that I could sing, and Shy said, right, let me do a track, and we did a track called Who Run Things, and that tune just went to #1, and that was the beginning of it. That was in 1995, so a little while ago, really.